championship. I think the first one didn't hit anything. In the second one, he might have hit the rim. But they came back and beat him in overtime, and they had an outstanding team. Brevard had Harold Fox and Pembroke Burroughs that went on and played at JU and All-Americans. And that was an exciting time. And Greg was part of that team. In fact, he was going to be on the third-year team, and he had
a hernia, and I was redshirted that year. First of all, let me express my sentiments to Coach Stirling, because I was actually a walk-on. And after the third day of practice, Coach Stirling told me to go to the business office, and he had offered me a scholarship because of my hard work and dedication. So I'm always indebted to him for that. Vernell Elser actually played high school basketball with me and encouraged me to come walk on.
And that's at Sanford Crooms High School.
At Sanford Crooms High School. And by far, Vernell was the best athlete I've ever seen before in my life. And he could jump out of the gym, and he just could play the whole game. And he went up to play at Florida State. So he was
one of the great high school players out of Central Florida.
And nobody heard
really.
Yeah.
But as I understand it, you didn't actually so much recruit him. You just kind of saw him walking around campus or gym one day. Is that right?
Gym when we were practicing.
Yes.
And when he had come home from somewhere, or he just
I don't think he ever. I think the scholarship offer that he had didn't come through, so he stayed home.
I want to tell you about Greg here. He was captain of our team, and when he first came to Seminole, you usually have to get boys aggressive. I had to ask him to back off. He would cover, he'd get out on defense, and he was fouling everybody. And
that's why you got that scholarship so soon.
He had the aggressiveness, so he backed off a little, and he was the one that always covered the best man. And Greg went on after he left Seminole. He did a great job there for us. And he would get the tough defensive assignment, but he could score. And he got a scholarship to Birmingham Southern. And I happened to have the opportunity to go up to Birmingham Southern when he was inducted into their Hall of Fame, which was really a nice program at dinner, and he gave an excellent talk, and I was so proud of him.
Yes, Sterling, Coach Stirling and his wife drove all the way from Orlando to the induction, so thank you, Coach. Another thing about when I played at Seminole, after we lost, Coach Stirling never got too high or too low. And after we lost the game, we were more concerned about what his wife, how she would be at home, and Coach was. Yeah, but it was always a pleasure to play for Coach Stirling.
Well, Greg, that's a great point. And Coach, why don't you talk a little bit about your wife? Because your family is a huge part of your life, even more so obviously than basketball. And I know you've got a great wife. I know quite a bit. I've known her all my life, and she was my fifth grade teacher. So, and I know that she was a great teacher, and we had a lot of fun. But she's also very strict. You didn't want to break any rules with Mrs. Stirling as your teacher. But tell us about a little bit about
she
your family.
kept statistics through most all those years, and kept up with 3 children too. Because I was on the road or doing something, practicing. You know how it is in coaching. You're not home too often till late at night. And she kept statistics when we were at Apopka, and always did an excellent job with them. And we had everything written down. And then at Seminole, she did the same, but she had to give it up when Joe and John and Alice, they were cheerleaders and players on the high school team, somebody had to carry them to the games. So she had to give that up, and she took care of the children to get them where they had to go, all of them involved.